A banana sundae. By the way, mister, we heard that Vash the Stampede showed up in Felnarl recently. Is there anything you can tell us?
Hey!
No, he isn't. Vash the Stampede is a giant man with a really huge weapon and a mohawk. Shut up, it's not like that at all. We came to this place on official business. Like you care. That's why we have to find Vash the Stampede and keep him under 24-hour surveillance. It's the only way to prevent further damage. Vash? It can't be him. There's just no way. Called Loose Ruth. Please pay all insurance claims as per regulations. After all that work, we're at less than 0 on our Vash hunt. But we can't just ignore the rumors. This is going to be difficult. Nobody told me this became a ghost town. I didn't hear anybody say anything about that. I hate being right. Huh? Oh, right! Huh? We'll take it out when it is. I'd like to show that guy something scary. Nothing has gone right since we met him.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm having a...
This is Mr. Cliff's study. Marianne.
You have no idea who you're dealing with! What are you doing?
Huh? So what did I ever do to you? Now that you've apprehended the intruder, do you feel like you have a nice, clean conscience? There was a man that tried to break in 5 days ago. Then we find a discarded dress and some bloody bandages. And finally, Miss Marianne was seen sneaking around and entering Mr. Cliff's study. Well, there's more than enough evidence here to support the fact that Marianne has been after him.
You're wrong!
Huh?
Aha!
Yeah?
I think you're slick, Mr. Hot Pants, but you're not going to get away with it this time! All I'm saying is that we need to pay special attention to anyone that might be like... You never know when Vash the Stampede is going to show on his head. Not an obnoxious idiot like that man. It's an escape from reality. But the bandit was a fake. It wasn't really him. And we still haven't gotten our chance to meet Vash the Stampede.
But someone matches his description.
If this were a vacation, I know that I'd spend it someplace a lot quieter than this.
I did it! Nate?
Well, actually, we don't know any other games, but thank you very much. You're kidding. What made you decide you weren't going to shoot?
I have one question.
No longer have the right to be sheriff.
You're smiling.
This time, we will find the real Vash the Stampede and bring about his downfall. But if they're this agitated, I wonder if it really might be him.
Back! Meryl!
Stop all pursuit now! This is an outrage! Do you mean you really caught him? Vash the Stampede is right over there.
Stampede!
That's him. Come to think of it, it's actually him. He's for real, the legendary outlaw. Huh?
No! Make it go away! I can't stand it!
Why did it have to be him? He's a wanted man with a bounty on his head for $60 billion double dollars, feared everywhere as the humanoid type. For crying out loud, where the hell did that man run off to? I'd rather do a mountain of paperwork than watch over that idiot for one more second.
Of course.
Yeah, that guy.
No!
Wait a minute, where you go? I am Meryl Stryfe from the Bernardelli Insurance Society. However, in some places, I happen to be better known as Derringer Mary. What is it this time?
It'll be okay, okay? It'll be okay.
Hey, don't let her have too much, all right?
Hey, lighten up.
But it's too big.
Come on, we can do it!
It's been ages since Millie left to go buy whatever she's looking for. What on earth is keeping that girl so long? I'm really getting tired of waiting. Millie.
Isn't it wonderful, Meryl?
Huh? Have you gone insane? What are you talking about?
Now, if I were to cut him loose and he was to make off into the night, would you take the heat? I think not.
What do you mean by the enemy? Who is he and what is he doing? That being the reason Vash the Stampede is called the humanoid typhoon. Having obtained information of someone matching Vash's description, we finally achieved contact with him after 3 months. Just remembering what happened that day gives me chest pains. I feel like my heart's going to burst a vessel. He tried to fool us with his perfect portrayal of a good-for-nothing, dim-witted loser, but it soon became clear to me that his antics were merely part of his little game. I was able to confirm his true identity as I watched him resolve every incident he was involved in. He did it so haphazardly. How could those incidents have been anything but dumb luck? Any of them? Darn it! Ugh! Still, it is the unmistakable truth that he solved each incident without the use of his gun. He absolutely refused to harm anyone. Even when... And so he finally took his gun into his hand. It's actually him. He's for real, the legendary outlaw. Oh yeah, no matter what, I think this man is Vash the Stampede.
Love and peace! Love and peace! Love and peace!
Vash the Stampede. Every time I observe his actions, I can't help but sense something hidden deep within him. But this much is certain.
We're gonna go.
There are so many sides to him. Which is the real Vash? I don't understand. How can you go on living this way? It seems so awful.
I can't.
Millie, you stayed up all night writing home to your family. Yeah, well, I used to write it first, but it's been a long time. But I think for most people, that's normal. It's not that I don't want to write to them. I guess it sounds pretty lame to say that I just don't have the time. You have no idea how dangerous that was! Absolutely no way! Well, we have no choice. I think the situation represents the category of risk prevention to the T.
Once we get this deed over to City Hall, there's nothing you can do.
Huh? Talk Dad out. Oh? The picture! Stop that! Millie!
What are you talking about?
Meryl? No, Millie. Millie.
You're wasting your time, little lady. Doesn't matter. You're all destined to become corpses anyway.
Now that I've heard your gruesome plan, I'm afraid I can't let you off that easily. Make even the slightest twitch and I'll be all over you and your sick little band of thugs. I would suggest that next time you think a little bit more before you act, Millie. You might live a lot longer. Right. If you had only taken the money and sold the land, we wouldn't have a problem. No one would have to die and we'd all be safe from harm. It can't. No! I'll never make it. I have to try.
It's their life. The fact that you are who you are helps the people you love to live.
I'm sorry, Millie. This time it was actually my fault for staying up all night writing. Coming! I'm coming!
Which is more important to you? I can't explain now. I will turn the tables. I'm sorry, this is as far as we can travel together. Or your life. Which is more important to you? I can't explain now.
Poor Mr. Vash, I wonder how...
But he took off. Yeah, that's right. I guess at this point we should count our blessings that we got off so easy.
Yeah, he's a devil in a red coat. That's what he is. Damn, I wish he'd just dropped dead.
I'm
I mean, after all, you have no idea what kind of person he is. I think you're disgusting. If necessary, we'll follow him to the ends of the earth. It's not only our job now, it's become our mission to track him down.
You're right. Do you think it's Vash?
We've got to help him. Let's go.
It's about time. Well, their correspondence certainly is slow. We've been sitting here waiting for 2 weeks. This can't be. This can't be. What do they think will change by making this decision now? Meryl, look! Oh!
Meryl, wake up.
Actually, it wasn't as bad as all that. Sure, it got a little bit scary. But despite his frightening and awful reputation, Vash turned out to be more of a regular guy than you would have. Good morning. It's nice to see you, Chief.
Meryl, will you please step into my office?
Sir? Millie? Millie, where are you? Oh. Why do I expect her to change? I'm dreaming. Guess what? We got another assignment today. Vash the Stampede showed up in Little Jersey, and we're the only ones qualified. We leave right away. There's nothing to be happy about. Our jobs are on the line here, Millie. We have to stop him this time before he stirs up trouble again. Now, come on, you're wasting time. Let's get... For crying out loud, if he's alive, he could have at least mentioned it. He probably gets a kick out of making people bite his dust. That bum. If we run into him in New Oregon, things are gonna get real busy. Let's enjoy the peace while it lasts.
High wind warnings are still in effect until further notice.
So this is a typhoon. I've heard that wind can be strong, but I never dreamed it could blow with this kind of force.
Please don't look for me. Vash.
Damn, he got us! Either he's incredibly slippery, or he's just gone completely out of his mind. I can't believe he'd actually go out in these conditions.
No problem. We'll find him.
Huh? We have to, and besides, danger is part of the job.
I know absolutely everything about you, honey.
Well, forget it, dear. I'm afraid sex duplets are out of the question.
Nice comeback.
Nothing.
Not asking for
Millie's so late getting back to her room. I hear gunfire! Vash!
I'm sorry, but that's why you can't stay with me.
All this time.
Are you sure?
Besides, we don't have enough lives.
I can handle it, Meryl.
But you?
Is that all right with you, Meryl? And besides, as we both know, if we don't work, we don't get paid.
Millie. Yes, of course.
Don't start brooding, Meryl.
You're right, you're absolutely right! This is no time to lose my nerve. Gotta keep going, right? Meryl! Oh, you're awake! Well, already that's an improvement. Here.
I remember all of it.
Oh, hey! I almost... Make sure you drink all your soup, okay? Oh, Vash.
Miss Meryl? Miss Meryl?
Huh? I'm sorry about this, Millie. Making you do all the work by yourself, it's not fair. Yeah, family. Huh? That man up there. What? What are you saying? You're not making sense.
Rem said so. There had to be a way.
Wait, Vash, you can't! If we hadn't followed him, he wouldn't have had to make such a terrible choice and things might have turned out differently. He wouldn't have gotten hurt. He wouldn't have had to suffer like this. I just can't stand it.
You're wrong, Meryl.
Gee, Millie. Maybe you should be the one that makes the decisions now.
That sounds good.
I didn't get very much sleep last night and... What do you mean? What'll you do to him? No, you can't! Stop! You're hurting him!
Don't feed me your garbage!
But you're wrong. No one ever has the right to take the life of another person. No one ever has the right to take the life of another. Don't you think that's true? Please, it's time to stop the fighting now. When we were all born, were any of us made to steal or cause others harm? See you later. Good luck.
Mr. Vash!
Huh?